We're doing a heater core on a 2009 Ford Flex. Had problems here with this little plastic part breaking in here. That's part of the problem that we're fixing today too as well. We're gonna have to take out that center console, the two chairs, the dashboard. Again, it's a 2000. Alright, here we go. The next step would be removing the seat. You have 4 bolts, and they're size 13. There's this clip here. Basically what you do is take this little gray part, it pushes back and it releases that, and then you have this little deal here holding the wire so whenever it moves back and forth. And we'll proceed with moving the passenger seat. Okay, so now we have proceeded to take the center console out. Before I do that, I want to show you this. The seats, I didn't take the seat belts off. I took the 4 bolts off. I lowered the back seats, and then I set those on top of there. It's just less stuff that I have to take off. The center console, this piece is here, and it's just snapped on. It's got quite a few snaps all the way, and it's got that last one that hooks up there. It's got a bolt here. It got a bolt here, 10 millimeter. It's got a bolt here. The shifter. One thing we need to do before we do this to remove the center console is to put it in neutral or drive. Put your emergency brake in and turn it off so your shifter stays in this position. After you do that, because you can't take this top piece off, which is snapped in. Do we have that top piece? I can show it here. Okay. This top piece, it just snaps in there. It's got 2 snaps here. And what you have to do is unsnap it and very carefully bring these up. These chrome pieces, just unsnap out of there. Just take them out of there real carefully. You bring this up, bring it out. Okay. How to take the shifter loose. If you notice real carefully, he's got these little hooks here. What you need to do is just barely, this is all plastic, so you barely just need to unhook it and push up. It hooks up right here. It actually goes like this. Okay, and this right here, I just unpulled it with my finger off of the shifter. Okay. Let's see here. The bottom part of the bottom part here, it's got 3 bolts. Okay, and it's got these 3 snaps on the top here. Okay, I didn't need to remove this to take the center console out, but since I was here and we're working together here, I just figured I'd get a little step ahead. And last but not least, when you take this top cover off, you have 2 screws here and 2 screws right here. And if you notice, the center console is ready to come up. You do have this, here, let me go around. Well, I'll show you what it is. It's a clip just like this. And these clips, you just take something and very lightly bring this back. You swing it back and it actually just unsnaps. And that's what's on there. You unsnap it, the whole thing comes undone, and you can take your center console out. Okay, we're continuing here, and as you can tell, we've removed the steering wheel already. On the steering wheel, it's got 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts, and it's got. I've tried to take it loose here. I figured it would just be stabbed in there, but it's not. So you have to undo this bolt to take it loose here. I made a mark here and on the steering wheel, so when I put it back I know exactly where it goes. And I've actually scratched along here. So I know when I put it on I'll align the steering wheel the same way. Now here, as you can tell, there's it's going to be bolt here, and bolt here. Same thing on the other side. And there's bolts here that we've already removed on the other side, same way. To get to these, took the weather stripping back, took this cover off. Okay, and then I had to take the bottom trim piece off. This right here. It's got snap pieces there, and I have to take this molding off, which is right here. It's got the snap. Okay, now for my trim pieces on the molar, on the pillar, I mean, I've unsnapped them. It's actually got a snap here. It's got a snap here and there, and then it's got a plug for the speaker here for the tweeter. I didn't want to break these. They're like little plastic pieces. I don't know if you can look in there very closely, but you have to take it out of here, and you could probably take it loose. I didn't want to take the chance of breaking them, so I just took it. So I'm going to let those hang there. On the steering wheel, I want to show you, you have to unplug the harness, and you got plug here, plug here, plug here, plug here, and you got another plug here. Okay, and I'll show you what those plugs are. You got this plug, this plug, this plug. Now be careful with these. If you notice, these two look identical. One of them goes on the top side of the steering wheel, and the other one goes on the bottom side of the steering wheel on the right side. This harness goes underneath the steering column, and it just kind of wraps around into the steering column. And okay, I will continue as I go. This is the first time we've done this, so we've never torn into a Ford Flex, so we're trying to figure it out as we go. Thank you.